Welcome to the Class Dojo training by the Mary F. English program. It is estimated that in some classrooms, more than 50% of class time is spent managing behavior rather than delivering instruction. Class Dojo acknowledges this and states that bad behavior can be a big barrier to learning. In turn, Class Dojo helps improve behavior and build strong learning habits. Class Dojo is a tool that helps teachers improve behavior in their classrooms both quickly and easily. Class Dojo captures and generates data on behavior that can be shared with parents and administrators. Class Dojo also allows for smoother lessons and hassle-free data, and the best part, Class Dojo is completely free. Class Dojo instantly reinforces good behavior. You can easily award feedback points for behavior in class, with real time, just with one click on your smartphone, tablet, or computer. This allows students to instantly engage and provides instant notifications. Also, the avatars for each student is fully customizable, and the students love this feature. Class Dojo helps teachers engage students effortlessly, helps teachers track data with no data entry required, and uses real-time feedback to improve behavior. It also focuses on building positive behavior in the classroom rather than punishing or disciplining your students. Here you'll see a screenshot on your right of what it looks like in Class Dojo. You'll see that each student has their own avatar, which the students absolutely love. It also has their first and last name, and then you'll see in the top right hand corner there is a circle, and it indicates how many points that student has received today. And you'll see here an example, Jay got +1 for creativity. Once the student goes into their own profile, they're able to see what they received those points for. We'll go into this a little bit more once we get to the tutorial. It is suggested that the shorter the time period between an action and feedback for that action, the greater the effect of the reinforcement. Specific positive reinforcement helps students develop a sense of purpose in the classroom, enhancing intrinsic motivation over time. This makes class less disruptive and creates a more positive learning environment for your students. Class Dojo helps boost student engagement by allowing them to track their own progress at home. If by chance you're in a classroom where the students don't have their own laptops or iPads, they can track their progress at home. The only downside to this is that you don't get the instant feedback that you do when the technology is in the classroom. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a tutorial on how Class Dojo works on a web browser. You'll see here that it's asking me to log in. If you don't have an account, you just click sign up down here and you select if you're a teacher, parent, or student. Since I already have an account, I'm just going to go ahead and log in. Okay, and as soon as you log in, you'll be able to see all of the classrooms that you have created. I'm going to go ahead and create a classroom and show you how to do that. So we just click Add Your Class, and here you'll see we're at Step 1, Basic Setup, and we can click an icon specifically for this class. So if you're teaching science or music, you can actually pick an icon that will easily help you identify that class. So we're just going to go ahead and click on Music. And I'm just going to label this period 2. This also allows you to select which grade you're teaching. I'm going to go ahead and select 2nd grade. And then you just click Create My Class. Now it's time to add your students. So you can add your students by name. So we're just going to go ahead and add Sam Smith. I already have him in one other class. And it'll automatically generate an avatar for him. And then we'll go ahead and add Liz Smith. And then we'll go ahead and add another one. We'll add Mary Green. So now we have 3 students in the class, and we'll go ahead and just click Next. Here you'll see all of the different behaviors that you can use through this application to send to your students. We have positive, which is helping others, you're on task, participating, persistence, teamwork, and working hard. You can also click this add button and add your own type of behavior, and you can also click on the icon to change it. But I'm just going to go ahead and X out for now, but that is how you add one. As for other types of feedback that you want to give, there's also a category that says needs work. If you see that your student is bullying, disrespecting someone in the classroom, they don't have their homework, they're off task, meaning they're distracted, talking out of turn, or possibly they're unprepared, you can give them this feedback. And then also you have the add option again, where you can create your own type of feedback. I'm just going to go ahead and select the ones that are already created and click next. And then now this gives you an option to share, which means sharing with parents, and then allowing students to customize their own Dojo monsters. And it can also send text messages and photo messages to parents if they sign up for that option. So I'm just going to go ahead and click I'll invite parents later. So this is an option once you have the parents' contact information. Also, you just send them a link and they click it and they can register specifically for that class. So now it says that we've completed our first classroom. And then you'll see here is period 2. So if you're teaching, what you would do is just go ahead and pull up the class that you're currently teaching, and you will see all of the students that are currently enrolled in that class based on who you added yourself. You can click on display settings, which allows you to make the avatars bigger. And then you can also customize other items such as sorting by first name, last name. You can have a combined point total, so if they have 2 positive feedback and then 1 item that needs work, it will go ahead and combine that total for a total of 1. It'll also show award notifications and play sounds, but you can also customize your own settings here. So here you'll see I have 3 different students, and if I want to give feedback, I just go ahead and click on one. I'll go ahead and click on Liz, and we can give her positive feedback for helping others. So I did that, and here you'll see it gave me a notification that I did that, and then it gives a combined total of 1 for Liz. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on Liz again and give her positive feedback for working hard. So now we're at 2. Now, if you need to go back to Liz and she has something that needs work, possibly she didn't have her homework, you can click No Homework, and you'll see that her points deducted from 2 back to 1. And you can do that with any of the students. Another really cool feature of Class Dojo is that you can keep track of attendance. It automatically assumes that everybody is present, so you just have to go and mark who is not here today. So we're just going to go ahead and say that Mary is not here, and then save attendance. The attendance option is very useful because when you create a report at the end of the semester, you're able to see if there are any trends with students being absent more often and not engaging in class. Other options that you have here would be to award multiple students at once. So you can click on 2 students. We'll go ahead and click on Liz and Sam. Since Mary is absent, we can't award any points for her today. So we're going to click Give Award, and we're going to say teamwork, that they really worked together. And you'll see that they were both given a point. Next, what you can do here at the top are reports. Here you'll see the amount of feedback we're giving back and what percent was positive versus what type of activity needed work. And then it will also give a summary of what actual feedback you gave to each individual student. So here you'll see on the left that it was for the whole class, and we can actually just click on Liz specifically, and you'll see that her total was 75% positive, and then it'll also give a summary of all of the activity we had on Class Dojo. And then you can also drop the date range from the last month, the last week, or even of all time. If we click on Mary, there's nothing that pops up because she wasn't allowed to get points for being absent. And then we also have Sam, who was given an award with Liz for teamwork, so that his is 100% positive. Here at the top, you can also do messages, so you can send parents messages directly through Class Dojo if they decide to sign up for such a service. But if we're done with this class, we can go ahead and go back to the home screen. And you can see that you can add a variety of classes, and as I mentioned before, Class Dojo is completely free. This is something I really encourage you to use in your classrooms, but it's really important that this tool is used appropriately. It is important that each student receives their feedback privately, and that the behavior that they have, either positive or negative, is not displayed in front of the entire class. So this is why this tool is important when each student has their own individual iPad or laptop, rather than this hooked up to a projector screen where everybody can see the feedback. It doesn't have the effect that Class Dojo intended. That's all I have on the Class Dojo training today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.